Hey guys, first Guardsman here, and I'll be talking about a balanced Thunderhammer build for the Assault class in Space Marine 2 Patch 12. Now, all the balanced weapons this patch got a 15% base damage increase, and even though the balanced parry window kind of sucks, they actually hit harder in base than the block weapons do, and on top of that, you can kind of circumvent the awkward parry window on Assault especially, because if you use the perk here Commitment and your Jump Pack Dash, you can just have a free animation cancel, which it does kind of like circumvent having to actually perfect parry some of the harder parry options. So a really good synergy here with things like Wings of Flame and Furious Strikes. We'll be using that today. Now for the Thunderhammer build, I do take the perk down here, Perpetual Strength first, moving here to the perk Fast Preparation. Aftershock preparation time is reduced by 30%. This is a perk you pretty much want on every single Thunderhammer. The Aftershock is one of the strongest attacks on this weapon anyways, and having a slower preparation time on that feels really damn strong. And if I'm being honest, this one should probably be a passive on the weapon already, but unfortunately for now, it is a perk, so you pretty much always pick it up. Next perk here is Perpetual Strength and Perpetual Strength for a 10% melee damage increase. Then I pick up the God tier perk combo on this weapon with Shattering Impact and Seismic Chain. Now, Seismic Chain says after performing a ground slam, hold the attack button to perform an additional ground slam, and Shattering Impact gives you an additional 50% AoE radius. Now, with a 7+ speed or 7 speed here, you will do this combo so damn quickly. That's actually one of the best reasons to use a balanced weapon in general, so I would definitely pick up this combo. Though in Siege mode, I probably take things like Extremis Slayer or the perk here, Reclamation, but to be honest, in Siege mode, I would just take the block Power Axe, or not Power Axe, Thunderhammer anyways. Now, next perk here is Perpetual Strength down here into the perk after Aftershock. Then I pick up the perk here, Kill Streak, which really doesn't matter too much. We mainly take this to go into the next perk here, which is Aftershock Improved. Aftershock gains an additional smash. Like I said before, Aftershock is one of the strongest attacks on this weapon, and having an additional smash for full damage is really powerful. Sometimes it is hard to pull off, sometimes it can get you stuck, but as long as you parry, you can animation cancel the second one at any point in time, so just keep that in mind. This perk is definitely worth taking, and I pretty much always pick it up over the perk up here, Patience Rewarded. Final perks here are Minora Slayer and Majora Slayer, and that's pretty much all there is for the Thunderhammer. Now for my secondary selection, I do take an Inferno Pistol, mainly because I was fighting Chaos here. I think the Inferno Pistol is quite strong against Chaos Spawn, Terminators, and stuff like that. If you take the perk here, Defense Mechanism, for a 50% slower CHP fade, the shot rate of the Inferno Pistol is actually pretty good at getting back your contested health, though I will say Plasma is probably better, but way less ammo efficient, and if you are fighting Tyranids, I would take a Heavy Bolt Pistol. Now, for the Inferno Pistol build here, I do take the Ammo Reserve option on top of the bottom tree, starting off with Perpetual Range. Effective range increases by 1 meter, moving here into the perk Brace Reload. Then I pick up the perk Perpetual Range again, Great Might up here, into the perk Increased Capacity and Adamant Restoration. When your health drops below 30%, your ammo reserve is restored by 25% of the maximum capacity, cannot exceed maximum ammo capacity, the cooldown is 30 seconds. This is one of the best ammo restoration perks on any gun in the game, especially for a secondary, because most secondaries in Space Marine 2 simply do not have any ammo restoration attached to them, so I would definitely pick this up. And the final two perks are pretty top tier here, with Extra Shot and Trick Shot for armor restoration on a 30-second cooldown, which is actually surprisingly easy to pull off for killing 5 enemies with 1 shot, even against Chaos, because Cultists are 1 shot and do tend to clump, and that's pretty much everything there is for the secondary weapon here. Now for the Assault's perk tree here, I do take the perk Overcharge first. Damage from held and charged melee attacks increases by 25%. If you're using a Thunderhammer, you should just pick this perk up. It will buff up both your Ground Slam and your Aftershock, which are like the 2 best attacks on that weapon anyways, so definitely grab this one. I mean, you could pick up Armor Reinforcement, but if you're using like a balanced or block version, Overcharge is just better in my opinion. Next perk here is Defense Mechanism. Contested health fades 50% more slowly. You could pick up Auxiliary Arsenal or Consecutive Execution instead. This one is just way better for survivability, and survivability on the Thunderhammer in general can be a little bit harder for players anyways, so having this is pretty nice, especially against Chaos, where like Chaos Spawn will occasionally smack you, you'll lose all your HP, and being able to get your contested health back with your Inferno Pistol, that is a pretty good option to have. Next perk here is Knowledge of the Enemy for a 15% damage buff against Majoris and Extremis level enemies. Then I move here into the perk Strategic Strikes. All team members deal 20% more melee damage against Extremis and Terminus level enemies. This is just a free damage buff here. I mean, you could pick up Proven Efficiency if you wanted to. The Inferno Pistol did get a 22% increase to its gun strike damage in base this patch, but Strategic Strikes with the Thunderhammer, it just feels way too good, and I really wouldn't take Squad Cohesion anyways, because even though they buff this up by like 5%, it's still pretty shit, so Strategic Strikes just the way to go. Next perk here is Furious Strikes. Hitting an enemy with an attack after a jump pack dash restores jump pack's ability charged by 1. The cooldown is 10 seconds. This is just a god tier perk on every single assault build these days. It's actually kind of insane how much value this perk generates, where on its own, it is a free gap close. All you have to do is just hit your jump pack dash, you'll fly in, you click your melee button, and you get a free charge back, and now you're like in the enemy's face. That is a super strong option on its own. When you combine this with things like Wings of Flame and Commitment, and you get a free jump pack dash off a perfect dodge, and you also get another free one off of Furious Strikes. You are getting free jump packs all the time. You're actually going jump pack positive, and on top of that, you are dealing free damage off of every single Wings of Flame melee hit, so a best combo in the game currently. And on top of all of that, the balanced Thunderhammer, all the balanced weapons in this game, they have a 10 frame negative startup. That means when you press the parry key, you will not actually be able to perfect parry immediately. You have to wait for that 10 frame window, and then you have an active window after. If you are about to die because of that frame window, you will want to be using your Commitment perk to just perfect dodge anyways and animation cancel it. If you do free damage and also get your jump pack back over and over, it's just a ridiculously powerful combo, so definitely pick these two perks up. Next perk here is Wings of Flame, a jump pack dash that damages enemies along trajectory and always works as a perfect dodge when dodging an attack. Like I just went over, this perk does ridiculous damage and also just makes your perfect dodges way easier on the jump pack. This perk is just the top tier option for hard strats and operations at the moment, so I would definitely pick it up. Next perk here is Aerial Grace. After a perfect time dodge using a jump pack dash, you deal 30% more damage for 10 seconds. This is just another damage buff here. You really don't have to take this if you don't want to. You could pick up Diligence or Pride and Duty. They're all pretty good. We're just picking this one up because we are a Wings of Flame build. Final perk here is of course Commitment, which hopefully one day is a passive, but for now, that is everything for the Assault perk tree. Now for our Prestige perks, I do take Unyielding Oath first. When charging a ground pound, you become invulnerable to damage for 3 seconds. You could pick up a Duelist instead. I just prefer the utility of this because Unyielding Oath allows you to go through things like a Zoanthrope Beam, Neurothrope Wave, Missile Terminator stuff, and really anything super obnoxious in the air. And even though when you jump pack on the Assault class, a sniper will automatically miss its shot if they're already charging, sometimes they'll shoot you in the air, and this means you won't take any damage from that. So I do just prefer this one overall, though you could take Duelist if you want, and I would skip over Adrenaline Boost for the other perk we'll go into in a second down here with Hammer of Wrath. Next perk here is Fortitude for health increase of 15%. Then you can pick up either Scramble Targeting or Practice Aim. This is really up to you. Scramble Targeting is a very strong perk for like survivability because a 20% range damage reduction while being surrounded by 5 or more enemies. That is a good option to have. I just prefer Practice Aim because I also like range damage. Final perk here is Hammer of Wrath. After using your jump pack, you take 30% less range damage and do not lose control of heavy hits and cannot be knocked back for 15 seconds. This perk used to be in the spot Furious Strikes is now, but these days you get it for free in your Prestige perk tree. A 30% range damage reduction for using your jump pack dash for 15 seconds is kind of insane, and also just made it so you never need to take Adrenaline Boost. This perk got totally power crept, and you pretty much always have no knockback active thanks to this one anyways. Like of all the perks in this tree, I would say Fortitude and Hammer of Wrath. These are the ones you pretty much just take all the time because they're just that good. And that is all there is for the Assault build here, and hopefully this build guide helped you. I know the Thunderhammer is a very popular weapon in this game, but I will say the balance window may be a little hard to deal with at first, but the 17 plus strength here is pretty ridiculous, so hopefully this gave you a better idea of how you want to set this up. And if you want to watch me live to ask me questions about the game or just come hang out, you can find me here on YouTube or on Twitch with a link in the video description alongside a link to my community Discord. And as always guys, thank you for watching. Take it easy. Bye. Tell him, Blood Angel. Well, listen, I don't think all Blood Angels sound like this, SC, okay? There's no way.
Even in death, the style
The Zangor will remember that. Yeah. Yeah, those Zangor and Light are actually more dangerous than like the Tricon Punch. Kind of funny.
I see. Champion. Approach and binge upon this.
1,000 suns wield our former astronaut as some foul puppet. We must kill it.
Oh, the changer of ways. Grant us implements of retribution.
The maligned astropath cannot be allowed to commune with the Horde. Destroy the altar. Neutralize target.
God.
Changing magazine. In the name of Sanguinius, I shall soar, raising wings. Adjust. Betrayal.
Now it sends everything. Okay. Okay.
The wings of fire. Jump pack refuel. Replenishing.
I should have punched him after that. That's okay. There's only one left.
Fighting against your brothers.
Oh, it's two. Oh, it's more. How fun. Anyone in the chat help you with the hard week? It's a little harder than you thought. I mean, I can definitely help you with that after
I shall soar on blazing
I'm still
wings.
on.
Me as an angel of death.
Okay. That's definitely tilting shit in this. I may just chop the shit if I don't go down here. There's so many fucking Rubik Marines.
Well fought. We broke the prepared to
And this one's in
strike
rage.
his enemies. Tall skies.
The whole direction when you dash through attacks. Yeah, I have a whole assault guide if you're curious that goes into that more, but when you're using the jump pack dash, you want to use a directional input, otherwise you'll just go forward. If you just hit the button. If you hold it down, you'll go into like your jump and hold thing.
Sandal spear carrier in sight. The enemy flees for aid. Reloading weapon. It's Frederick answer the call. Jump pack refuel. Dispensing stims. Crude mutants. Vengeance in the name of the Reloading. Slain and sorcerer brothers.
Wow, he actually just pieced the fuck out, didn't he?
I shall soar on blazing wings.
down there.
Heard the rally cry.
See if we can just get this open.
Corruption strike launched. We control the altar and thus end its utility.
Prepare to strike into their midst.
Going out there was not the right choice.
To unhallowed worship. Behold the abyss of the mind devoid of temperance. Jump back, refuel. Reloading weapon.
Okay.
Be as an angel of death. I shall solve on
All right. Well, I mean, I only used my jump pack to get closer to you, so I guess you can teleport. It's one of the things you are capable of doing. Yellow, what's up? Alita Wolf. We're currently
breakers.
getting held up at this one altar for like 8 minutes straight. That's okay. It's over now. Surely it won't now give me a generator portion, right?
The shield falls. Brothers, kill the witch.
It would never do that to me, right, chat? I don't remember if I have consecutive execution. I think I do.
No heretics remain.
Our position has changed. But we
Okay.
must still advance.
Prepare to strike into their midst.
The blind heresy guides us toward our target. The second company is already lost. We are its last pathetic gasp. The ruinous powers may steal our voices, but never our hearts. I know you are true.
Kill that wall, let it summon aid.
This should kill him.
Call for aid. We have shattered its spear. You are banished into the vile memory of betrayal.
This smells an awful lot like the generator portion to me.
Corrupted. It shows.
Luck is not on our side. See, Vortex, I love this map. I really do. Unfortunately. I don't think it loves me. It's a one-way love, you know?
Changing magazine.
Ah, perfect. I'm on lunch at work, was watching out a bolt rifle vid. What did the new hotfix do? All it did was just fix some spawns.
Continues.
That's all they did. They fixed the extremist spawns were not supposed to be occurring on some of the bosses.
Getting that bridge out should put us into striking distance. Seek power cells for that generator, and then we may smite that heretic.
That's actually kind of rude.
The machine spirit requires power.
Replenishing.
Okay.
I shall soar on blazing wings. Heretic dreadnought.
We must refresh the generator's power cells.
Jump pack refueled. Replenishing.
Oh.
Order aloft on wings of fire.
The machine spirit requires power.
Changing magazine. Prepare to strike into their midst. Terminator in sight.
I think our gunstrike staggered the boss there, which is quite lucky.
We must refresh the generator's power cells.
Jump pack refueled. Against your brothers, traitor. Rearming.
Is she gonna wander all the way over here? No, of course not. Hellbrutes only use the warp highway. They're gonna walk, dude. They're just gonna walk around. That's for the Zangors. The Zangors will not get the pizza disc, of course. Such modes of transportation are beneath the Hellbrute. Like a rich person's dog, you know, strollers only.
Changing magazine.
We must refresh the generator's power cells.
In the name of Sanguinius.
A little Hellbrute that fits in a handbag, yeah. The warp is basically Zinch's handbag, isn't it?
In the name of the Primarch.
Pretty much the same thing, right, chat?
Device.
Okay. Let us plug in the generator.
I will replace the power cell.
Rearming.
How can you set up a key to drop an objective you're carrying? I mean, it's automatically a key. Like whatever it tells you to press. I didn't set anything particular for that.
We need only power cells to reach our enemy.
Alright, find the power cell, recharge it. I can do that.
Power cell on my locus.
That one calls for reinforcements.
Of course he does.
They lack for valor, but not for numbers.
This is the generator in need of a power cell.
It's actually comical how much better this build is now than Wings of Flame. I mean, Zealous Blow. How many frames of animation do you need to use an object in this game? I got no clue. I don't know what the exact frame is. Not a lot. Damn. Dang. Alright. Go plug that in. Ow.
The heretic awaits. The generator will create a path. The shield is fallen. Release the astropath from this torment.
Oh, we will fucking release that astropath. Gotta believe, chat.
I shall soar on blazing wings.
Purge the corrupted astropath.
Sandal spear carrier in sight. That beat abomination is silenced. Jump back with you.
Can you believe the audacity of that guy to have a follow-up shot?
Show the astropath no quarter.
Okay, hey, would you ever do a heroic chainsword relic to your chainsword build in Bulwark? I don't think the chainswords are super good in the game anymore. They're not bad, but like, I know that's my preferred. The unmitigated gall. True.
Even in death, the mutant defiles his place with its enemy will receive pain. Fiber bubbles
Okay.
failing.
Get hit once, 100 to fucking 0 from 2 unblockables. Should've dodged it, kid. Should've had your jetpack up, kid. That's what you get for wasting your jetpack. You instantly fucking die. Dude, I genuinely fucking hate Zangors. Like, what kind of sick fuck came up with this thing? Alright. They're going pretty mean on this damn. Yeah, the spawns were not kind. SCG blaming himself in the third person feed. I shouldn't have wasted your jetpack, dumbass. I just imagine it's the voices in my head. I usually assume that those voices are from Siege.
May the Emperor damn this unholy abomination. Attack! Destroy the beast.
Oops. Oops.
I shall rise above this darkness, there to strike into their midst. Replenishing.
I hate the laser beam just follows you around, dude. Okay, whatever.
The demon beast is escaping. Coward. These protects the take us with it. The Imperium's light has never graced this place.
Haha, see?
Atmospheric conditions
All
are
for
causing
aura.
We must find a way out of this foul place. Rally, I've led to salvation. Now I shall have that beast's head. The demon's foul limbs are prime
I'm actually sick of these Angors, like, flying ever so slightly out of my... You better not. Do I think you want to, yeah. I thought. Perish.
Vengeance in the name of the Primarch. Reloading weapon. Resupply.
The beast's vile appendages give it a combat advantage.
Changing magazine.
These things are rude because they will shoot your ass as you're currently seeing, but if you have no enemies around you and you get smacked by one of these guys and you have no armor, guess what happens? Lose all your HP. You're an idiot. You lost your armor. It's trying. He does like a little follow-up. It's like a Lowy from League of Legends. Aura.
Its tentacles are ruined.
It's your favorite class to play in Space Marine 2? Probably this one or Bulwark.
The beast employs wicked deception.
This guy's going like straight. I guess we're opening straight up into the range spam, huh?
Aura ceases.
Guy's real for that. He knows. He knows the way the game is played. Right, no. Do it, pussy. Do it again. Get back here.
I shall soar on blazing wings.
Oh, I lost my back.
Changing magazine.
Fools, brothers! The demonic beast shrouds itself in arcane armor. Focus fire on the reinforcements. Stop those vile traitors from reviving the demon!
See what become prepared to strike into their midst. Destroy that monstrosity. Self-ray, jump pack refuel. Melt up on pride. Reloading weapon.
Oh. Nice light show, dude.
Watch out! More flame incoming!
Oh, I'm out of ammo. That's incredibly awkward. I do the old-fashioned way. little click. Where's the ammo box? That's right here. Yeah. Do your little dive bomb thing. You know you want to.
Fresh munitions! Prepare to strike into their midst.
The beast nears its end! We need only push it into oblivion!
That was certainly a boss fight. The awkward click, the click of shame when my gun was empty. Now that is sad. That is a tragedy. Can it be forgiven? Probably.